Hi folks, Jacob here, they, them, happy Pride, happy to be here for Pride services, glad you're here with us. So the song that we're going to sing is called Commonwealth of Toil. I've gone in and I've changed it a bit, wrote a new verse, and always been fond of this song. It's an old IWW song, International Workers of the World. From the 20s or somewhere about then, by this fellow Ralph Chaplin, who wrote a lot of their music, most popular music. And chose this song because in reading the line from the scripture from Mark, the Sabbath was made for humankind, not humankind for the Sabbath. You know, this assertion of man was made not to obey necessarily this law and just for the sake of obeying a law, but rather that rest was made for man. And so this inversion of an understanding made me think about the chorus of the song, which sort of goes, but we have a glowing dream of how fair the world will be when everyone can live our lives out proud and free. When the earth is freed by our hands and there's joy and peace for all in the commonwealth of toil that is to be. And so this inversion of the idea that right now, the song's doing the same thing. Right now we toil for the sake of survival, but the way that it could and should be is that we toil, we work to shape the world in a new way. And that we would all be bound together by that shared work of building a world to truly be better. But the way that it works now, right, is that we're stuck in this world dictated by the God of money and not the God of life. And that's all of the work and the toil that we do adds to our misery and not to our liberation. So anyway, that's the idea here. So hopefully we'll have some folks drop lyrics off to the side and folks can sing along. So in the gloom of mighty cities, lost the plains of farmland fields, we are struggling on like slaves in days of old. And our masters hope to keep us always pinned beneath their heels, coin our very lifeblood into gold. But we have a glowing dream of how fair the world will be, everyone can live our lives proud and free. When the earth is screened by our hands and there's joy and peace for all in the commonwealth of toil that is to be. You get it? They would keep us cowed and beaten, cringing meekly at their feet. They would stand between each of us and our bread. Shall we yield our lives up to them for this bitter crust sweet? Shall we only hope for heaven when we're dead? But we have a glowing dream of how fair the world will be. Everyone can live their lives up proud and free. When the earth is freed by our hands and there's joy and peace for all in the commonwealth of toil that is to be. Christ atop the mountain preached the forward when the earth that the present things would all be swept away. When love and life were sacred, everyone will know their worth, and those broken at the bottom will have to say. And we have a glowing dream of how fair the world will be. Everyone can live their lives up proud and free. When the earth is hung by our hands and there's joy and peace for all in the commonwealth of toil that is to be. When our struggle is triumphant and we've saved our Mother Earth and the nightmare of the present fades away, we shall live in love and laughter, we who now are little worth, and will not regret the price we had to pay. And we have a glowing dream of how fair the world will be. Everyone can live our lives up proud and free. When the earth is freed by our hands and there's joy and peace for all in the commonwealth toil that is to be. All right, y'all. God bless. Hope you enjoyed.